Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lupita, owner and creator of Maya's Creations. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe in the button below and press the button next to it so you get notified every time one of my videos goes up. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make Lucille. If you don't know who Lucille is, you guys are missing out on one of the coolest show ever. I'm talking about The Walking Dead. So Lucille is featured with oh my god, I forgot his name. I had it like I knew his name. I honestly had his name and I just totally blanked out. But if you've seen The Walking Dead, you know who I'm talking about. He always carries a baseball bat with the wires on the end of it, and he pretty much kills people with it. So he named it Lucille, and he calls her, well, he mentions that she's a vampire bat. So I added that little quote on the bottom of my tumbler. But yeah, with that being said, if you haven't watched The Walking Dead, you should go and watch it while you're trying to make your tumbler. And if you want to learn how to make this awesome cup, keep on watching. Alright guys, so we are going to start with a prepped tumbler. I chose white base, and these are the alcohol inks I'm using. I got this at Michael's. A brush with hard bristles, medicine cup. So let's get started. I just bought this ink, so let's see how they work out. I usually get the inks from the glitter guy. So we are going to use color latte first, and I always do like a line from the top going down, and then I use my brush and I just spread it around up and down, and I use this motion throughout my cup. I just apply my ink in a line like so, and with my brush I brush it up and down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are still gonna use a different color ink on top of this, so don't worry if it's not completely covered. It's totally fine. Again guys, I am showing you how I do my alcohol ink, my bat, so please don't judge. There's other tumbler makers that do this differently, but honestly this is what works for me. It's so much easier. And I wish I could play you guys some music, but on my other videos I've been playing music, and it says that whenever I'm able to get monetized from YouTube, those videos are not allowed to be paid or whatever because I use copyrighted music. So I think I'm gonna stop doing that. So I apologize if you guys get bored. Please don't leave me. I promise I'll get better at making videos, but for now just bear with me. Enjoy the video. I hope you're watching The Walking Dead because it's a really awesome show. I haven't watched the last few seasons, but I gotta catch up. So this is what it looks like. Now we're gonna use the color caramel. Don't forget to let your cup dry before you use the second ink, and don't forget to do the bottom part of your cup either. But after my cup has been dry, I'm gonna go with my caramel color and do the same exact thing. I'm gonna do a line from the top, bottom, bottom, top, whatever you want to do it, with my ink, and then I'm gonna brush it up, brush it down and up, same motion. And remember guys, bats are not perfect. They're not perfect colors. A lot of bats are different. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And I use like a light brushing, like I don't know how to explain it. Like I didn't rub down the ink with my brush. I barely even touched the ink. This part, just doing the alcohol ink and brushing it on the cup, is such like stress reliever. It's so relaxing. I honestly enjoyed making wood grain cups. I just don't get too many orders of this, but I think I'm gonna start making more because it was so relaxing. As you can see, I'm not doing any particular pattern. I'm just going up and down with my brush. And I'm making sure that I like how it's turning out. I don't want it to be perfect, like I said before. So after I was done with my entire cup, I don't forget to do the bottom part as well. This is what it looked like. I totally love how it came out. So now let's add the wire. So for the wire, I've seen girls use hot glue, but I didn't have hot glue because I have everything packed already. So I went to the dollar store real quick and I grabbed super glue. Guys, it was such a bad idea. It took forever to dry. I had to use one of those clips for like bags when you open like a bag of chips. I had to use one of those to clip it on and let it dry because it was not drying fast enough. But you get the picture. If you have a hot glue gun, just put a little dot and put your wire on. The wire, I got it off of Amazon. I will, if I can figure out how to link it below, I will link that below. But anyways, you just wrap your wire around the cup. And here I had finally got it to stick. So now, oops, I'm a little off camera. Sorry, I was struggling with it. So just place your wire however you want to do it. Just make it look real, I'm guessing. I just wrapped it around. I went up, down, sideways, all kinds of ways, and then I hot glued the end of it. I waited for it to dry. Guys, it's hard. Make sure you have a hot glue gun or like a quicker glue that dries faster, because this was not fast enough. So here you see me securing the end of my wire. And I just had to hold it there. It took me about 5 minutes, and then I was like, no, I can't wait. I'm so impatient. So I used my heat gun to try to speed up the drying process. So hopefully it worked. Actually, it did work, but yeah. So now I'm going to add some glue to different sections of my wire just to make sure that it doesn't move a lot when I apply the epoxy over it. So that's what you see me doing here, just applying glue on different sections of the wire. If you have the hot glue gun, you can actually do the glue while you're wrapping your cup, so much faster. I also started cutting some sections of the little barbed wire things, so it was not too long, it wasn't sticking out too much. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water, and I'm gonna mix in the color red. And then I'm just gonna start splattering this red mixture on my cup. Again, it's a little bit of water with red acrylic paint, and I'm just putting it all over my cup, around the wires, making it seem like blood on it. And don't be shy with this, just go for it. Don't be scared. I actually added a lot more blood towards the end because I didn't think it was enough. So just go for it. Don't be scared. Don't forget to add the blood to the bottom of your bat or your tumbler, so it looks like the blood is dripping down. Okay, we are done. Now let's go ahead and epoxy this beauty. Guys, it took me forever to epoxy the wires, but here it is. Now I'm adding some epoxy mixed with acrylic paint, the red acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna add this to the top of my tumbler where the wires are at. And just make it look more like blood dripping down. I really apologize about my little one. He decided to just start talking over me for some reason. He's always very quiet, but today he decided that it was time to interrupt mommy while she was making her YouTube video. But anyways, with this, I'm also adding a little bit of heat. So this is what my cup looked like after one coat of epoxy. Now let's add our little decals. I have Lucille, which is the name of our bat. And we don't want to put it straight. Let's slant it a little bit. Make it look more like a bat. So she is looking pretty. She has her name on it already. Now let's add one of the quotes from the show. She's a vampire bat. And by the look of it, she does look like a vampire bat. There's blood everywhere. So I'm adding this little quote on the bottom of my cup. And loves, this cup looks beautiful as it is, but I didn't think it had enough blood, so I decided to grab one of my small brushes and my acrylic paint and just go for it and add more paint to my wire. I didn't think it was bright enough, so I decided to add more blood. So you see me here just adding more. I'm not shy with my color. I'm just going for it. Enjoy my son while you watch me do this. And if you understand what he's saying, please leave that in the comments because I have no clue what he's saying. I should do my voiceovers while they're sleeping so I don't have any background noise. But then how are you gonna guys be entertained if there's no background noise? Right? And playing music right now is out of the question. Honestly, guys, I will get better at this. I promise. Probably it's gonna take me like 50 more videos, but I will eventually get it. And you guys, don't forget to let your cup dry before you apply another coat of epoxy. So guys, this is my final product. This is what my baseball bat looks like. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, concerns, suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. I always try to get to all of you guys' comments. I really appreciate any suggestions. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next tutorial.